It's finally here. After all this time, after all the waiting and the speculation and the rumors, we finally have our first look at the Nintendo Switch 2. Back when I started hearing a bunch of rumors and stuff about this thing last year, I joined up on the Switch 2 subreddit, and I was Team September for a little while. Then I was Team October, and then once we didn't get anything for those 2 months, I looked at the writing on the wall and everything, and I said, you know what? It's probably Team 2025 to be on. And it was a very, very peaceful life to just go on blissfully through November and December, not trying to cope myself into believing that every next week they're going to reveal it. But then I heard about how everyone was corroborating the Thursday reveal for this Thursday, today. But I had my slight doubts because everyone had been throwing out so many different dates and things like that. I was just like, come on, guys. We've done this song and dance how many times now? But I was open to be wrong, and lo and behold, the trailer is here. We have our first official look at the console, so I'm very excited to give this a watch and then just share some thoughts when we're done. So let's just get right into this. Hello, Nintendo. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness, the top USB-C port. Yes! Alright, come on. Indented Joy-Cons. Wow. Love that color scheme. That's a great color scheme. Do we have Hall effects? No way. Sitting on the side like the sensor leak. Colored inside too, that's nice, and it's magnetic. Wow, look at that. Finally. Ooh! That's Mario Kart 9! That is Mario Kart 9! The new grip. Oh my gosh, look at that! This 2025. Oh my goodness. Finally! And a Switch 2 Direct in April. Hands-on events around the world. Wow. And there we have it. The wait is finally over. They have finally revealed it. Now everyone can just shut up about all these dates. Now we can just speculate on other features and things like that. But wow. Honestly, this is kind of exactly what I expected in some ways. Like, I didn't expect to see a ton for first reveal. Like, I was expecting basically this. Show off the hardware, maybe a game or something like this. Looks like Mario Kart 9 as things have been rumored. And yeah, just showing off how the system works, basically. I'm thrilled about this. We finally have our first look, and it looks spectacular. I'm super happy about this. In terms of like what to expect for the future, what I'd like to see, we had the rumors a couple weeks ago about the sensors underneath the Joy-Cons that said how it would be able to act as a mouse, basically, and we can see that here with them sliding around on the table like that. I like to believe that's confirming the rumor we heard before. Like, why else would they slide around in that method? I don't see why they would design things like that. So I'm very interested to see where that goes in the future and what else we get. Eventually we'll see what the C button is right here. I'm very interested to know about that. I like to think it's probably going to be some form of chat compatibility, probably, like as all the rumors are gone. The only other thing I heard otherwise as to what this button could be for, the C button, is that it could be a casting button to cast your video feed from the Switch to the dock. And I personally don't believe that at all, because as far as we know, the dock is exactly the same as it was for the Switch 1. It's just power output, HDMI, and Ethernet. And that's totally fine. The only other thing I can think of now I want to know most about on the system is this little LED right here on the top of the system. We saw a bunch of cutouts for it, even when a bunch of like silicone cases and stuff leaked for the system and other things. There was always a cutout for this light right here. And I wonder, and I hope, if this is possibly us getting Spot Pass back, like on the 3DS. Could we be going back to the era where we are meeting people out in the world via our Nintendo systems? I would like to hope that would be the case, because I loved Mi Plaza and that stuff way back on the 3DS era, but we'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, like, a good trailer, very, very safe, honestly. Them just calling the system the Nintendo Switch 2 outright feels like a very safe decision, because of the fact that, well, the last time they did a sequel to a console, it was the Wii U, and we know how that turned out. So, in the grand scheme of things, I'm interested to see how Nintendo does with marketing the system as well, because we all know that was an absolute disaster with the Wii U. We all know specs are off the charts. The specs have leaked for the system, and it's going to be quite awesome in the long run of things. So how will they market this and make it presentable to the mass market and consumers, where it's like, yes, this is the system you want. Like, not just the old Switch. This can play your new games, and here's what makes it better. But then, oh my goodness, Mario Kart 9 here. It's got to be Mario Kart 9. Looking at the most of this, for a moment at the start, I thought it was Mario Kart 8, but because of like the lighting and the environment and all that, it looks very similar. But looking here at Mario, his character model and this kart is completely different. This is definitely the next game. And Luigi 2 back there, he also looks different. He has more of a... He looks a bit like the Mario Wonder design, honestly. It's something with the eyes and the eyebrows. And of course, like, this is definitely the new standard kart design that we'll have for the new game as well. But I'm happy. I am very happy about this and ready to see where this goes in the future. Count me in for the Direct in April, but I am so happy that this is just finally revealed. We can rest easy. The system's here. Most of the leaks were correct, but just like having it officially from the horse's mouth is absolutely wonderful. So I will be patiently awaiting the next bits of info we're going to get, and interested to see how things go in the future. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed seeing this, and get hyped for Nintendo Switch 2!